Welcome to Choco International. I am Nabard speaking. This is refers to National Park in India. The National Park objective to protect natural biodiversity along with its underlying ecological structure, supporting environmental processes and to promote education and recreation. Other objective to manage the area in order to perpetuate as a natural state as far as possible for physiographic region, biotic communities, genetic resources, or impaired natural processes. So these are the objective. Whatever as far as possible, we have to maintain it for physiographic region, biotic communities, genetic resources, or impaired natural resources, or whatever possible, not compulsory, but whatever possible, we have to maintain like this. And to maintain viable, ecologically functionally population, assemblage of native species at density sufficient to conserve ecosystem. Whatever is possible, we have to maintain the species so that the conservation ecosystem is possible. But whatever possible is not mandatory. And to maintain and for the integrity and resilience in the long term. For the long term protection, conservation of natural resources, biodiversity, we have to maintain the species. Whatever possible, we have to make the conservation also. To manage for visitor use by whatever we want, inspirational, educational, culture, recreational purpose. Inspirational, educational, culture, recreational purpose, whatever you have to do for to maintain the objective of national park. It is also another objective, the employment generation, the another objective is there, and ecotourism. To take into account the indigenous people and local, what is the possible, whatever requirement indigenous people, local people, we have to maintain. They cannot be denied for their subsistence resources. And to combat the local economy through tourism. Whatever the objective to maintain the tourism, ecotourism, so that we can increase the tourism percentage in the GDP can be increased as long as we can reduce the employment, as some side business, small scale shop like this business can be grown. An area should be of sufficient size and ecological quality so as to maintain ecological function. Area should be more, not like a nasty wildlife sanctuary. Area should be more for protection of biodiversity. The composition, structure and function of the biodiversity should be to a great degree in a natural state, have the potential to be restored to such a state with a relatively low risk of successful invasion by non-native species. So that means whatever you do, you cannot protect from the outsider. You keep in mind whatever minimum intrusion of wildlife when outside is possible. So we have to maintain accordingly. So a plant should be surplus so that we can take care of this outside interference, but it is legally prohibited. So this is the national park. And here another two we are collected from the Government of India website, because I have already told we are intent on authentic information. Whatever is required for the pilgrimage we will make noted in a special booklet. So here also 2 points are there. First national park is Ranthambore National Corbett National Park in Uttarakhand, and the largest national park Hemis National Park in Ladakh. The largest national park is Hemis National Park in Ladakh, and first national park Jim Corbett National Park Uttarakhand 1936. And again I am telling, whatever you type YouTube presentations, then our booklet and mock series will cover as far as possible 360 syllabus. It will be mock series and booklet will be updated on 3rd October. Thank you for like, please subscribe it, put the bell icon. Thank you.